Do understand that you are destined for enlightenment. Cooperate with your destiny. Don't go against it, and don't thwart it. There are no conditions to fulfill. Allow your destiny to fulfill itself. There is nothing to be done, nothing to be given up. Just look and remember that whatever you perceive is not you, nor yours. It is simply here in the field of consciousness. But you are not the field, nor its contents, nor even the knower of the field. It's your idea that you have to do things that entangle you in the results of your efforts. Let come what comes, and let go what goes. Desire not, fear not. Observe the actual as it happens and when it happens. For you are not what happens, nor are you to whom it happens. Ultimately, even the observer you are not. Discover all you are not. Body, feelings, thoughts, ideas, time, space, being and not being, this or that. There is nothing concrete or abstract that you can point to and say that it is you. You must watch yourself continuously, especially your mind, moment by moment, missing nothing. This witnessing is essential for the separation of the true self, or true nature, from the not self. When you are no longer attached to anything, you've done your share. The rest is done for you. But don't look for quick results, for there may be none within your noticing. Unknown to you, your psyche will undergo change. There will be more clarity in your thinking and feeling, purity in your actions and behavior. Whenever a thought or emotion of desire or fear comes to your mind, Just turn away from it. Just refuse it attention. Just turn away. Look between the thoughts. When you do not resist, you meet with no resistance. Turn away from your desires and fears and from the thoughts they create, and you are at once in your natural state. The Supreme is the easiest to reach, for it is your very being. It is enough to stop desiring anything but the Supreme. Live your life without hurting anybody. Harmlessness is a most powerful form of yoga, and it will take you speedily to your goal. What is seedless and rootless? What does not sprout and grow? What does not flower and fruit? What comes into being suddenly and in full glory, mysteriously and marvelously? You may call that God. It is entirely unexpected, yet inevitable. Infinitely familiar, yet most surprising. Beyond all hope, yet absolutely certain. And yet you can do nothing to bring it about, but you can certainly avoid creating obstacles. Watch your mind. Watch how it comes into being. Watch how it operates. As you watch your mind, you discover yourself as the watcher. When you stand motionless, only watching, you discover yourself as the light behind the watcher. The source of light is dark. Unknown is the source of knowledge, and that source alone is. Go back to that source and abide there, which is here and now. See events as events only. See the transient as transient. Experience as mere experience. And you've done all you can. And then you are vulnerable to reality, no longer armored against it as you were when you gave reality to events and experiences. Because as soon as there are some likes and dislikes, you've drawn a screen. When you demand nothing of the world, nor of God, when you want nothing, seek nothing, then the supreme state will come to you, uninvited and unexpected. The desire for truth is the highest of all desires. Yet, it is still a desire. All desires must be given up for the real to be. When all search ceases, it is the supreme state. Learn to look without imagination. Learn to listen without distortion. That is all. Stop attributing names and shapes to the essentially nameless and formless. Realize that every mode of perception is subjective. That is, whatever seen or heard, touched or smelled, felt or thought, expected or imagined, is in the mind and not in reality. If you can see this, you will experience peace and freedom from fear. All your problems arise because you have defined and therefore limited yourself. When you do not think of yourself to be this or that, then all conflict ceases. Any attempt to do something about your problems is bound to fail. For what is caused by desire can only be undone in the freedom from desire. You have enclosed yourself in time and space, squeezed yourself into the span of a lifetime and in the volume of a body, and thus created the innumerable conflicts of life and death, pleasure and pain, hope and fear. You cannot be rid of problems without first abandoning illusions. Leave knowledge behind you. Forget it. Go forth unburdened with ideas and beliefs. Abandon all verbal structures, all relative truths, and all tangible objectives. The absolute can only be reached by absolute devotion. So, don't be half-hearted. Go with one love. Thank you for listening to Sri Maharaj's That I Am That. Namaste, and remember, one love.